She said, if you're not happy, there's the door. When I expressed my concern about her flirting, I told her, thanks for the reminder. Then I did something that made her realize how empty the house felt without me. When she walked in and found me, a 30-year-old man, watching my girlfriend Tara, 28, leaning over the bar, touching the bartender's arm while laughing at something he said, her hand lingered there. It was the third time that night. We were at her coworker's birthday party. I had driven us there in my car. I had paid for the first round. I had been the perfect supportive boyfriend, and there she was, giving some random guy the look she used to give me. When she finally returned to our table, I stayed calm. Hey, can we talk about something? I asked. Still looking at the bartender, she replied, what's up? The flirting is getting uncomfortable, I said. She finally looked at me, one eyebrow raised. Flirting, I'm just being friendly. You touched his arm 3 times, I pointed out. You played with your hair, you did the laugh, the one you do when you're interested. You did it on our first date. She rolled her eyes so hard I was surprised they didn't pop out. You're being insecure, it's not attractive. I'm being honest about my boundaries, I countered. Sighing dramatically, she said, God, you're exhausting. I can't even be nice to people without you making it weird. There's a difference between being nice and flirting, I said. You know the difference. She stood up, grabbed her drink, and said, you know what? If you're so unhappy, there's the door. She pointed toward the exit. Nobody's forcing you to stay. That's your response, I asked. Seriously, what do you want me to say? Sorry for having a personality. Sorry for not being a social recluse like you. I just asked you to stop flirting with other guys, I said. And I'm telling you, if you don't like how I act, there's the door. Use it or shut up. The entitlement, the disdain, as if my feelings were an inconvenience to her fun. Thanks for the reminder, I said. What's that supposed to mean? She snapped. Nothing, I replied. Enjoy your party. I left cash for my tab and walked out. She didn't follow. She probably didn't even notice for 20 minutes. I drove home to our apartment. Well, my apartment. She had moved in 8 months ago. I never put her on the lease. Her mail still went to her mom's house because she hadn't bothered to change her address. I sat in the living room looking around. My furniture, my electronics, my kitchen stuff, my books, my apartment. Her contributions, throw pillows, scented candles, and that live, laugh, love sign I hated, a constant reminder that I was lucky she chose me. My phone buzzed. Where are you? You seriously left. So dramatic. Whatever, Jack is driving me home. Jack, the bartender, of course. I made my decision right then. She was right. The door was right there. It was time to use it, but not the way she expected. I started with the essentials. Our shared Netflix. I changed the password. The electric bill she forgot to put in her name. I scheduled disconnection in 30 days. The internet she used for her work-from-home job. Same deal. Then I went to the bedroom and grabbed a suitcase. My suitcase. See, Tara thought she had me figured out. Noel, the quiet one. Noel, the reliable one. Noel, who would never really leave because where would he go? She didn't know about the promotion I got last month, the one I hadn't mentioned because she would have complained about me working more, or the fact that my company had corporate housing available for relocating employees. I packed methodically, clothes for a week, toiletries, laptop, important documents, everything I'd need. I left a note on the kitchen counter. You were right, the door was right there. I used it. The apartment is paid through the end of the month. After that, it's your problem, or Jack's. Best of luck. I got a hotel room, a nice one. I used the company card. Why not? I'd been saving the company thousands by not using my relocation budget. I turned off my phone and slept better than I had in months. The extinction burst would start tomorrow, but tonight I chose peace. Update 1, 3 days later, I turned my phone on Monday morning. 73 missed calls, 149 text messages, 28 voicemails. The evolution was predictable. Saturday night, babe, where are you? Jack brought me home. Your car isn't here. Is this about earlier? You're being childish. Fine, whatever. Sunday morning, okay, what the hell? Where's all your stuff? This isn't funny, Noel. I found your stupid note. Seriously, over one conversation. Sunday afternoon, Netflix isn't working. Why'd you change the password? That's so petty. My show premieres tonight. Noel, please come home. We need to talk, I'm sorry. Okay, I didn't mean it. The apartment feels weird without you. Monday morning, the internet company called. You're canceling the internet. I work from home. You can't do this. This is abusive. I'm calling your mom. Sure enough, she called my mom. My mom called me, laughing. Tara says you abandoned her, Mom said. I moved out, I replied. She told me to use the door if I wasn't happy. Good, Mom said. I never liked how she talked to you. You never said anything, I pointed out. You weren't ready to hear it, she said. Are you safe? Yeah, in company housing. Need anything. Just support Mom, always. Oh, and I told Tara to lose my number, she added. God, I love my mom. But Tara wasn't done. She tried my friends. My buddy Devin texted me. Dude, Tara's blowing up my phone, says you went crazy. I moved out, I replied. She told me to leave if I wasn't happy. About time, bro, Devin said. She treated you like furniture. What? I asked. Useful to have around, but not worth respecting. We all saw it. That hit hard. People had noticed. Nobody said anything, but they noticed. By Wednesday, things escalated. Tara found out I was in company housing. She showed up at my office. The receptionist called. Mr. Brennan, there's a Tara here. Says it's an emergency. Please tell her all communication must be via email, I said. If she won't leave, call security. I watched from my office window. She made a scene. Security escorted her out. She kicked the glass door as she left. That afternoon, HR called me. We had an incident with someone claiming to be your girlfriend. Ex-girlfriend, I corrected. She's not handling the breakup well. She said you stole shared property, HR said. I took my own belongings from my own apartment, I replied. She's upset because I'm not paying her bills anymore. Understood, HR said. We'll flag her with security. Let us know if you need anything. Corporate housing came with perks, like security that took threats seriously. But the best part came Thursday night. Tara made a tactical error. She posted a long rant on social media about narcissistic exes who abandon their partners. She tagged me and included carefully cropped screenshots of her texts, omitting all her nasty messages. Her friends piled on. Men are trash. You deserve better. What kind of man leaves over a communication issue? Then someone unexpected chimed in. Jack, the bartender. Wait, this is the guy who left the bar Friday. You said he was controlling and you were done with him, and now you want him back. The comments went silent. Then, Tara, didn't you go home with Jack that night? Girl, you told me you were single when you flirted with my brother. Wait, you told me last week you were planning to dump him. The post was deleted within an hour, but screenshots are forever. Devin sent me the whole thread. Turns out, Tara had been telling people for weeks that we were basically done, testing the waters, lining up options. Jack thought he was her rebound. When he realized he was the catalyst for the drama, he ghosted her fast. Meanwhile, I signed a lease for a new apartment. Small, but mine. No live, laugh, love signs. No criticism disguised as help. No walking on eggshells in my own home. The silence was beautiful. Update 2, 2 weeks later. The downward spiral was spectacular to watch from a distance. The first week after I left, Tara tried love bombing. She showed up at the company housing with flowers. Security wouldn't let her in. She left them with a note. I choose you, come home. I tossed them in the dumpster on my way to work. The second week, she tried practical desperation. The bills were due. Tara emailed, the electric company is threatening to cut off service. This is your apartment. It's my former apartment, I replied. You've been living there rent-free for 8 months. Time to grow up. I can't afford this place alone, she wrote. Then move, I said, not my problem. You know I'm between jobs, she replied. You work from home, I pointed out. You told everyone at the party about your amazing career. It's freelance, she said. This is a slow month. Still not my problem, I replied. She tried manipulation through mutual friends, posting that she'd soon be homeless because her ex left her with nothing. Devin shut that down fast. Nothing, except 8 months of free rent, free utilities, free internet, free streaming. The narrative crumbled. Then came real desperation. She started posting apartment tour on Instagram, so excited for this new chapter. Reality, they were all out of her budget. The comments were telling. Such a nice place, girl. Rent must be crazy. $3,000 a month. Go get that bag, queen. Manifesting this for you. But manifesting doesn't pay rent, and her thriving, freelance graphic design career, it was bringing in maybe $500 a month in a good month. She'd been living off me while telling everyone she was a successful independent entrepreneur. The mask came off completely when she drunk texted me from a friend's couch. You ruined my life. I had it all planned out. Jack won't even talk to me now. Neither will Marcus or David. Everyone thinks I'm a user. This is your fault. I gave you the best years of my life. You were nobody before me. You told me to use the door if I wasn't happy, I replied. I used it. I didn't think you'd actually do it, she texted. You never stand up for yourself. That's why I chose you. There it was in writing, the truth she never meant to say. Screenshot saved, not for revenge, but as a reminder for whenever I doubted my decision. Final update: a month later, the apartment situation resolved in the most karmic way possible. Tara couldn't pay the rent. She tried to get her mom to Kasin for a cheaper place. Her mom refused. Apparently, I wasn't the only one tired of enabling her. She had to move in with her friend Becca, the same Becca she'd trashed for still having a roommate at 28. The same Becca with strict house rules. No overnight guests, no loud music, no working from common areas, everything split 50-50. Tara lasted 2 weeks before Becca messaged me. Is she always like this? Like what? I asked. Expects me to buy groceries because she forgot her wallet 3 times. Brought Jack over after I said no guests. Used my skincare products without asking. Sounds familiar, I said. I'm giving her a 30-day notice. Fair warning, she might reach out to you again. She did. One last extinction burst. Tara texted, I need to talk to you in person, please. No, I replied. Noelle, I'm literally on the street because of you. You're facing consequences because of you, I said. Just meet me once. I have something important to say. Against my better judgment, I agreed. Public place, a coffee shop, 15 minutes max. She showed up looking rough. The polished Instagram facade was cracking. No more designer clothes or fresh manicures. Reality had hit. You look good, she said. Thanks, I replied. What did you need to say? I get it now, she said. What I lost, what you threw away, the apartment's so empty without your stuff, it echoes. I never realized how much of that place was you. It was all me, I said. It always was. I know that now, she said. A pause. Would you consider? No, I cut her off. I don't need to hear the rest. The answer is no. She stared at her coffee. Jack said I used him to make you jealous, but you weren't jealous. You were just done. Yeah, I said. When did you give up? She asked. When you told me to use the door if I wasn't happy, I said. I realized you were right. The door was there. I was just too scared to use it. I didn't mind it, she said. You did, I replied. You thought I'd never leave. That's why you felt safe treating me like an inconvenience. She started crying quietly, no theatrics. I have to move back to my parents at 28, she said. That's rough. They're making me pay rent, get a real job. Mom says I need to learn responsibility. Good for them, I said. You're happy without me, she said. I thought about my new apartment, small but peaceful. My promotion I could finally focus on. The dating app matches I hadn't pursued yet but could. The friends who started inviting me out again, now that I wasn't always managing Tara's moods. Yeah, I said, I really am. She left without another word. That was 3 months ago. I heard she's working retail now, living with her parents. No more Instagram stories about being a successful independent entrepreneur. No more flirting with bartenders while her boyfriend watches. Just reality, the same reality she thought she was above when someone else was footing the bill. I kept that promotion, got another raise, started dating someone who actually likes me, bought furniture I genuinely enjoy, built a home that's entirely mine. The door was right there. She was right about that. She just never thought I'd walk through it and not look back. Turns out, when you tell someone to leave if they're not happy, sometimes they listen, and sometimes they realize they're happier on the other side. The house felt empty without me. Good, it was supposed to. I really value hearing your perspectives, and please, don't forget to like this video and subscribe so you don't miss what's next.